ทรงพลังแข็งแรงรวมเม็ดดินทุกเม็ดให้เป็นแผ่นดิน
And up next, may I invite the director of CMO, Dr. Gatot Haripriyo Vijanto, to give a welcome speech. Please, a big round of applause.
ในปีนี้ประเทศไทยได้ร่วมเป็นเจ้าภาพจัดการประชุมวิชาการนานาชาติด้านการศึกษาพิเศษครั้งที่1ซึ่งจะเป็นก้าวย่างสำคัญที่แสดงให้เห็นถึงความตระหนักรู้ของทุกภาคส่วนในภูมิภาคเอเชียตะวันออกเฉียงใต้ในการสร้างความเท่าเทียมสำหรับนักเรียนที่มีความต้องการจำเป็นพิเศษและนักเรียนที่มีความสามารถพิเศษที่จะต้องมีการพัฒนาการดำเนินการและแนวทางที่มีประสิทธิภาพมีการแลกเปลี่ยนเรียนรู้และสร้างเครือข่ายความร่วมมือทั้งในระดับประเทศและระดับภูมิภาค
In my humble opinion, it is through our understanding and our subscribing to such values and principles which turn into mandates upon our shoulders. We can move forward with how we can achieve them. And that is where innovation is brought in as a tool to unlock, not a tool to lock us from education accessibility and employment opportunities.
We welcome more collaboration such as this from our CMO member countries and institutions who share the same passion with us. The conference is held within the framework of Education for All, Millennium Development Goal, Post-2015 Education Agenda, and Education for the 21st Century as the basis. These are international declarations that also founded CMO-CEN. As a CMO Center, this declaration very much influenced the needs of having the conference such as this one.
On July 28, 2015, the theme of innovation, enhancing learning initiatives and practices has been the focus of the panel on the first plenary session on the first day of the first International Conference on Special Education. The panel was made up of Dr. Derek L. Cogburn, Lord Colin Lowe, and Dr. Ming Tak Hu. Amongst the wide range of topics discussed, one of the things underlined was the need to improve the quality of life for people who have disability. In a round-table discussion under the topics Issues and Challenges in Special Education, Way Forward, Dr. Jesus C. Fernandez of CMO, the moderator of the discussion, mentioned quality of special education and teacher training, low enrollment of SEN and students with disabilities, and dearth of research data as the most commonly shared issues among the participating countries. The experts shared their best practices that may solve these main issues through collaboration and creation of networks. CMO-CEN, UNICEF and Perkins International responded to these issues by offering access to their data and resources as well as training for teachers. The concurrent sessions done in the conference are made up of 10 themes, which are named under learning and teaching innovation for students with special educational needs, innovation in early intervention, innovation in inclusive education, transition from school to employment, TVET or technical vocational education training for Zen, innovation in deaf, blind and multiple disabilities education, networking in special education, policy on disabilities, gifted and talented, and networking in special education.
With majoring in mathematics from University of Malaya.
In the plenary session, having the topic Rethinking Schooling, Teaching and Learning through Innovation, 4 panelists from the Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore, and Thailand sat and discussed what innovations and reforms they have made in their countries. One of the programs being implemented in Malaysia uses a 5-dimension approach for teaching SEN and learners with disabilities. In the Philippines, 3 reforms have been made to improve and drive forward special needs education, and a multilingual approach program was implemented, reducing dropout rate among young learners. In Singapore, hybrid satellite model was developed, focusing on preparing children with autism before their inclusion to mainstream schools. And in Thailand, the Teach by Heart, 1 day for the teacher and 6 days for the parents' homeschooling program has shown positive results.
That's where you have satellite classes sited within a mainstream school. The emphasis here is equal.
The theme of the conference, Innovation to Enhance Learning Initiative and Practice, resonates with the 7 priority area of CMO 2015-2035 that respond to need to provide education that address the rights and the sustainability of the ASEAN community, to strengthen the human resource development efforts, promote people mobility, and to prepare our children a skilled workforce for the future.
The World Health Organization, or WHO, and the World Bank suggest that over 1 billion people, or 15% of the world's population, experience some form of disability. From the estimation of each state in Southeast Asia region, approximately 16.5 million people, or 2.64%, have some type of disability.
In Thailand, as in other member countries, we are committed to reducing social inequality, to promote sustainability, and to move towards a better society. Especially, priorities are given to students with special needs, and there are quite few aspects to serve special education. Our system must promote, first of all, awareness of the importance of special education among the general public.
Promoting self-determination, meaning the ability to set and reach goals. So even at a young age, when we work with students with disabilities, in everything we do, we think about how is this going to translate into a self-determined life. And that means that that student needs to develop knowledge about themselves and their abilities and their disabilities, about college, about employment, a lot of different things, and there are skills that go along with that.
Mr. Felipe Testot of Ferry UNICEF brought to the floor the need and the desire to adopt inclusive education globally. Mr. Testot highlighted the countries that have already begun investing and adopting the approach, and discussed the breaking down of barriers facing inclusive education, as well as mentioning human rights and inequality. On behalf of Thailand, it is our honor to host the first international conference on special education under the topic Learning and Teaching Innovation for Students with Special Education Needs at the Central Government Complex Hotel and Convention Center, Bangkok, Thailand. Thank you to all participants, and I hope this kind of meeting will be held in this region again in the future.